Good evening, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Carrie.
We're from CNC, Colonial News Channel, your greatest news around.
We have some breaking news to tell you.
Not too long ago, General Thomas Gage sent 700 troops to Concord to capture weapons stored by the colonists and also to seize important colonist leaders.
Two men, known as Paul Revere and William Dawes, rode to warn Minutemen of approaching British soldiers.
When the British arrived in Lexington on their way to Concord, they were met by about 70 American Minutemen led by John Parker in Lexington. John Parker was just a colonial farmer, but stepped up to be a great leader.
The British told the Minutemen to leave. The Minutemen refused, and a shot was soon fired after. No one knows who shot.
Both the British and Americans say the shot was fired from their side, but it still has not yet been proven.
The Minutemen were outnumbered and fell back as the British regulars continued on. There have been about 8 American casualties at Lexington, but only 1 British casualty. The British casualty was a minor casualty, though.
This is all the information we have right now. Let's go over to Thomas Wolfe live on the scene.
Hello, I'm here in Lexington with a bystander who has witnessed part of the battle. Hello, ma'am. What is your name?
Hi, my name is Janice Phillips.
What was your first reaction after hearing the shot?
I wasn't exactly sure what was going on. I was eating breakfast when I heard a shot. I rushed outside to see what had happened. After I realized a battle was going on, I went inside and quickly moved my children to safety.
I'm glad you and your kids are safe. So, how do you feel about a possible war against Britain?
Personally, I am a patriot, but for the sake of my children, I feel a war is not the right path to follow.
And will your husband be joining your fellow patriots, or will you stay at home to protect your family?
For now, he is staying with us, but if he has to, he will join the Army.
Well, thank you for your time. Now back to the studio with Jennifer and Carrie.
Thank you, Thomas. We have just gotten word of the patriots' lives that were lost.
The names are John Brown, Samuel Hadley, Caleb Harrington, Jonathan Harrington, Robert Monroe, Isaac Moosey, Asahel Porter, and Jonas Parker.
We're sorry for all the families that have lost their loved ones.
We're getting word from Thomas that he's talking to another eyewitness. This time, it's a Minuteman from the Continental Militia.
Let's go over to Thomas to see what information he has.
Hello, I'm here with Colonial Minuteman Benjamin Worthington. Hello, Benjamin.
Hello.
Were you involved in fighting the British at Lexington?
Yes, I was.
Would you mind telling me what had happened there?
Not at all. Me and about 70 other colonials met the British just inside Lexington. We were told to return to our homes.
And you refused?
Correct. Soon after, a shot was fired. No one knows who shot it, but I do believe it was one of our own.
Yes, I've heard that.
Soon after that, the British started firing upon us. At first, we thought they were only firing blanks, but it turned out they were using actual bullets. We lost 8 of our own during this battle.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yes, Lexington was a very sad, brutal battle, but I do believe there will be many more to come.
What's your view on that?
Well, I have no choice in the matter, but I think it's time to stand up to the British and to stand up for our rights.
Well, thank you for your time, and I wish you the best of luck. Now, back to the studio with Jennifer and Carrie.
Thanks, Thomas. We have just gotten some more information on the actions of the British military.
British troops have marched towards Concord after the fight at Lexington.
When the British reached Concord, they began to search many colonist homes for firearms or other supplies that may have been given to the militia.
Minutemen who had fallen back at Lexington advanced on the 700 British troops and took control of the North Bridge, which led way into the town of Concord.
At Concord, about 400 Minutemen fired upon the British, killing 3. The British retreated almost immediately. As they were retreating, many other Minutemen were hiding behind cover like trees, bushes, and rocks, and fired upon the British.
The Minutemen that fired on the British inflicted heavy damage on them as they retreated.
By the time the British reached Boston, they had 300 casualties, while the Americans suffered only 93 casualties. That's all the information we have for right now. We will now go to a quick commercial break.
Have you had trouble reaching those itches that just are unbearable?
All the time!
Well, no need to worry because we have the Super Swampy Scratcher.
The Super Swampy Scratcher!
That's right, for all those pesky itches.
No more of this. Or this.
Oh my goodness!
It
works perfectly for back, butt, neck, head, phalanges, and all those itches you can't reach.
Wow, this really does work!
It gets even better.
You can purchase the Super Swampy Scratcher for only $9.99. And if you call an order right now, you can get a second one free. Call now at 1-800-SCRATCH. Side effects may include severe itching and even death. And we are back. Let's go over to our other reporter, Connor, who has much information.
Wow, the scratcher really does work.
We're on.
Oh. Hi, I'm here in Boston where the British have retreated to. I've seen many things and have heard that the Minutemen have put up a great fight. Earlier today, Thomas Wolfe talked to a soldier of the militia, and Thomas informed me that a war will most likely start. The Minutemen have fought hard, but if they are going to go to war, they must fight harder. Oh look, here's a British soldier now. Hello, sir. May I ask you a couple questions?
Yes, you may.
What happened to you and your fellow soldiers at Concord?
Well, when we were at Concord, we thought we'd have a sure victory, but when we lost 3 of our own good men, we realized it was just too much. We were retreating back to Boston, and on the way back, we were attacked by over 4,000 militiamen, and we weren't ready for it. 300 of our own were either dead or wounded by the time we got back.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Well, what will the British do after this loss?
Look, I'm a simple soldier. I can't relay that information, but I do know that we will not tolerate another rebellion.
Well, thank you for your time. Now back to the studio with Jennifer and Carrie.
Thank you, Connor. I'm sure we are all stunned by our success. Neither side actually thought someone would shoot to kill one another, but now you have seen what the British are thinking about all this.
Well, there has been much excitement these past few days. I'm wondering where all this may lead. Maybe it's a path to independence.
But there might be a war down the road, or a war with bloodshed and sorrow.
For the sake of everyone's families and the future of our colonies, I hope a war can be peacefully avoided. All of you patriots out there and all the soldiers fighting for a good cause, please, stay safe out there.
Well, that's all we have for today's news. Remember, keep watching CNC for more upcoming events.
Now to Jonathan Davis for our weather forecast.